Hey, it's Nox. I just got back from a 5K run and I decided it is time to let go of the braids. As I was cutting these braids, I thought about something my coach said as I was running right at the back of the group and struggling to keep up. She said, well, maybe it's because you're carrying so much baggage. And to be honest, I had a running vest on with my cell phone and wallet and my water bottle, and I had these long leggings on, and at the time it seemed like justifiable things to carry on a jog, but they were holding me back. This made me think about the justifiable baggage that we have in our lives sometimes that keeps us from fulfilling our potential. It is justifiable in the moment. But is it necessary? Anyways, let's cover up my grays because I have those little grays, and I use this little ammonia-free gray covering powder dye thing just to cover that part up. I washed my hair and I'm gonna do my go-to hairstyle, which is a slick back using EcoStyler hair gel. But first I'm gonna apply some hair oil to my hair just to keep locking all that moisture. And so yeah, that's me applying the hair oil. And then we're gonna go in with our heat protectant because I will be using heat on my hair. I tried to use my hairbrush, my styling hairbrush, but it didn't work on my wet hair, and that's me trying to prevent the smoke from hitting the smoke detector in my room, because I do have a smoke detector and that can set off and have the whole building kind of moving out. I resorted to then using my hairdryer instead, just to try and straighten the hair and make it a bit more manageable for when I do apply the EcoStyler. I find that if I straighten my hair lasts longer when I have EcoStyler gel on. So that's me blow drying my hair. And as we touch on justifiable baggage sometimes can look like unhealthy or toxic relationships that seem to make sense but are draining the life out of you. Or it can look like negative thoughts that we keep holding on to that lead to negative ideas of who we are. It can also look like bad habits that are comforting in the moment but keep us from doing what we are purposed to do. Can you think of any areas in your life that come to mind when you think of this? I can. I think of those negative thoughts that sometimes tell me I'm not good enough. Those thoughts are comforting because they prevent me from taking risks, but they're destructive because they prevent me from taking risks that allow me to be the best version of myself. Anyway, so we're proceeding with the EcoStyler gel, and what I'm doing is separating my hair into 3 sections. So I'll start by gelling down the back section. I tie a ponytail at the back, and then I just apply some gel. Apply that and try to just comb it in just to get it into the hair. And then I tie it, but I just make sure that I don't tie it too hard because I'm going to take it out again. I then go on to the side section and I apply some gel, and then I will then comb that down as well. And then once I am done combing that down, I will take out the gutter at the back and then combine the 2 parts of the hair. That's why it's important to not tie the gutter too hard because you will be taking it out. And then once I am done with that, I will move on to the other side of the head and apply gel. Same thing as I did on the other side. I will then just press that down, then take that gutter out, and then tie that back as well. Once we are done with all of this, I will then take a silk scarf and tie my hair down. Oops, but there's just that little bit of hair that is not agreeing. I just chose to be the black sheep of the head. Anyway, I'm gonna just use a bobby pin and just keep that down, and it will stay throughout the week because I'm gonna keep this hairstyle for a week. After this, I will just tie it down with a silk scarf and then leave it overnight. Just tie it as tight as I can. I actually usually tie 2 silk scarves just to keep the hair as tight as possible. So I start with that silk scarf and then I just use another cotton scarf on the top just to keep it as flat as I possibly can. And once we are done, that is the look. Okay, bye.